Hey beautiful people, good morning and welcome back again to another edition of Moments with Lulu. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you're subscribed so you're getting notifications whenever I put up a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So today's video is going to be a bit different from what I've done. So in this video, I'm going to be highlighting the top 20 nursing schools in Canada, and I'm also going to be sharing a website, a one-stop website with you all. So even if you're not a nursing student and you're looking to study a course or a program in Canada and you don't really know any university of your choice or the program you really want to do, this website I'm about to share with you all is going to help you so much. And I'm also going to leave a link in the description box where you can access this website and go from there, because I've gotten so many DMs of tell me the best nursing schools in Canada. I plan to come to Canada. How do I go about it and whatnot and stuff like that? So this website I'm going to be sharing with you takes you to all the schools literally in Canada where you can search for your program of choice. You can easily apply. You can see the contact information of the university as well. So if this is a video you're highly interested in, definitely you need to keep on watching. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right into this video. So this is the website I'm talking about, and I'm going to leave a link to this website in my description box just so anyone can access it at any time and any day. And I'm also going to leave a link to this website in the very first comments. I'm going to pin this website as well so you can use it and have access to it whenever you want to. So in this video, I'm just going to start by talking about the top 20 nursing schools in Canada as of 2021. And something interesting I need to point out is that even if you're not a nursing student and you're watching this video, this is also a website that's going to help you navigate whatever school or whatever program of choice that interests you. So for example, let's say that you already have a school in mind, but you don't know what the school offers and you don't know if they offer your choice of program. For example, you want to become an engineer, but then there's electrical, there's mechanical, there's petroleum, there's chemical and whatnot. All you need to do is, for example, you click on the school's navigator and you come directly here. Let's say, for example, I'm just going to type University of British Columbia. So it takes you directly to the school's website and you can click on the link to see what they offer. And when you click on the link, there's always like a filter button or a search bar where you can search for the particular program you're looking for. And also, if you're not looking at going to universities, or maybe you want to go to college, or you want to go to medical school, or you want to go to dental school or law school, this is a very helpful website that will help you navigate different schools, different universities across Canada. And this website is specific to Canada, like I said, studyingcanada.com, and I'm going to leave it in my description box for you all. And I'm also going to show you another helpful tab here. So the programs link is something that is also very good. So this gives you a broad range of programs, and they are just compound. So let's say, for example, you're looking to study nursing or medicine or something in healthcare, you can always come here. Or you're looking to study a particular type of engineering, you can always come here. And the good thing about it is that clicking on any of these links will take you to universities that offer these programs. So to take you to universities across Canada that offer these programs, and it also gives you a broad range of options and help resources to search for whatever you're looking for. And let's say you already have a particular program in mind, but you don't have a school. You can just click here and type, for example, I'm just going to say nursing, and it takes me to a broad range of school across Canada. So I'm just going to go back to the navigators, to the home page right here. So I was going to show you all the top 2021 nursing schools in Canada. I've gotten so many DMs, so many emails. Oh, what's the best nursing school in Canada? What's the best? What can I apply for? Which has the cheapest tuition for international students and whatnot? What is the process for coming to study in Canada? What is the visa process like and whatnot? And something I need to point out here is that your school doesn't have any connection with immigration. So you can get an admission to a school. That does not necessarily mean you'll be granted a visa by the immigration, if that makes sense. So your school supports your visa process, but they are not the ones to make the decision on whether you're going to come here or whether you're not going to come. That is entirely up to the immigration, and that's totally two different things. So the immigration has its own website and the university has its own website. But then the thing is that you can always ask the university for helpful resources to help you navigate the immigration website. And the university can also advise you, but they cannot say whether you're going to get a study permit, a work permit, or whatever. That is entirely up to the immigration, if that makes sense. So all I'm trying to say is that the immigration and the university, they are independent of each other. So they don't work hand in hand. The university does its own thing and the immigration does its own thing. The university is in charge of giving you an admission, while the immigration is in charge of you coming here or staying or going, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go ahead to show you the top 20 schools, nursing schools in Canada. Keep in mind that this website can also show you top 20, top whatever schools for different programs depending on what your search is. But because this is my area of study and this is my field, I've decided to share this, and this is what I've been asked by all of you mostly. So this are just like the list of the top 20 nursing schools here in Canada. And how I found out about this website is that my university once upon a time shared this website to us back in October of 2020. And I took some time to go over it and like explore this website and what it has on it. And I found out that there's so many interesting and helpful resources for like international students. And I find that it's a one-stop website. So it doesn't matter whatever program you're looking at studying, like I said, and it doesn't matter whatever university you're going to or you're looking to go to, but you don't know exactly what you want to do. This I find as a very good website to make comparisons between schools. Look at the tuition fees, look at the entrance dates, look at scholarship opportunities, and get their contact information. That I'll be showing you in a second. But before that, I'm just going to show you this. So these are the top 20 nursing schools in Canada. And whenever you see asterisks, wherever you see asterisks, that just simply means that there's a tie. But anyways, I'm not going to stay here and list whatever schools are here for top 20 because I'm already going to leave this link in my description box. And feel free to like go through each link and like see what the school offers and what meets your budget or meets your academic requirements or meets whatever you're looking for in a school. But I'm just going to use this website to go straight to the University of Alberta, which is number 2. I'm using that school because that's what I'm most familiar with, and that's a website or that's a school I know how to navigate compared to every other school or every other website you see here. And there's something I need to point out. So these links at the right side of this screen are also very helpful for international students or for students who don't really know what the situation in Canada looks like or what life in Canada looks like. This is something that's going to be very helpful to you. So I'm just going to go ahead to click on the University of Alberta. And the good thing, what I love about this website is that it takes you straight to the university's website. So whatever university you click on, it takes you straight to the university itself. And here you also have these links on the right side of the screen, which are very helpful as well. So it takes you directly to the website of the university, application programs, like let's say nursing, medicine, pharmacy, dental, arts, chemistry, whatever you're looking for, you can find it here. And I'm just going to go by these navigators on this top section. So where you have quick facts, profile, admissions fees, financial aids, programs, and contacts. So all of these links are specific to the University of Alberta because that's the page and that's the university I'm currently on and I'm currently searching for. So quick facts just gives you, like this box you see here, it just gives you some preliminary information about the university. For example, where the university is located, the entrance dates. Keep in mind that these are specific to each university and no two universities have like identical information or share the same information that's here. That's what I'm trying to say. So entrance dates, for example, you see September. It also shows you the school type. So if this were a college, it will show me a college as school type, but this is a university. And it shows you what languages they offer in terms of their education. This information is not 100% accurate, and I'm going to tell you what I mean by that as we progress. So quick facts, it gives you all of this information. Profile, takes you straight to the profile, the university. Admissions, navigator, takes you to the admission, how to explore and search for programs that you wish to study. Fees, it takes you to how you can see what international students' fee might look like. Because there's this thing called the cost calculator. Even if you Google cost calculator U Alberta, it gives you like a calculator where you can calculate what your tuition fees would be like, let's say, per academic session for your first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and whatnot. It gives you an estimate. Financial aids, it also like shows you like how you can accept or have access to like bursary, scholarships, funding opportunities, grants, or whatever you call it. So that's also something helpful. And never ever shy away from this tab. I feel like this is the most important thing in the application process and while you're schooling. Always look for opportunities for like to get more money, either to your tuition or towards your living expenses and whatever. Just always look for opportunities to get financial aid, be it scholarships or be it bursary. Preferably bursary that you don't have to pay back. That is the way to go. It also gives you like programs, navigator as well. So if you're looking for a program within the university itself, and it also gives you a contact information. So as you can see, it says Canadian students tuition starting at 5,321 Canadian dollars. But I need you to keep in mind that I'm not necessarily looking at this. I'm speaking to international students. Well, even if you're a domestic student and you're watching this video, that's okay. All you have to do is make sure you're tailoring your search to Canadian students' needs. But for international students, this here it says 17,034 international student tuition starting at. This does not necessarily mean that this is a reflection of what every student's tuition is going to look like. Also, depending on the program you're taking, like some programs are like highly expensive, like compared to other programs. For example, I'll say the nursing program is an expensive one, just given the fact that there are courses which are maybe more than 3 credits. So there could be 6 credit course. A course is 9 credits, a course is 12 credits, a course is 4 credits. And of course, this is credit-based tuition. So for example, if you're taking a course that's 3 credit course and you're being charged for 3 credits, for example, let's say you're charged $2,000 for a 3 credit course. If you're taking one course that's 6 credits, you're going to be charged $2,000 times 2. Just because for every 3 credit course, you pay $2,000. So if you're taking a 6 credit course, you pay 2,000 times 2, if that makes sense. And if you're taking a 9 credit course, you pay 2,000 times 3. Hopefully that makes sense to you all. But anyways, all I'm trying to say is that the scholarship is dependent on what program of choice you're looking at, and to get an approximate or an estimate of what this might look like for you, all you need to do is to click on the fees tab and find cost calculator U Alberta, or you can go straight to Google and check cost calculator U Alberta and put in the necessary information, and it will take you straight to what the tuition might look like for you in your first year. And also this page gives you a broad range of scholarships, so this is something you can also explore. It also takes you straight to the university's website, which is my favorite link in the whole of this website I'm showing you, and we'll talk about that later. And then you have the telephone and the email address to the university. So if you're an international student and you're applying to school and you're not sure of what a question is asking, or you just have like more questions, or you just need to make more inquiries, I encourage you all to send an email. Like in my 4 years of schooling, I've always contacted my university and my faculty either through email or by going there in person. And I find email to be the best, because you can always make reference to it in the future, just if you need to. You can always make reference to it, and it's something that's always there, is stored, and it's not something that can just be deleted unless you decide to delete it. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead to go straight to the university's website. So if you're an international student and you're trying to navigate a website like this, you always want to make sure that this drop down arrow right here is specific or reflects your true status. So for example, if you're applying to school, this must always be international students and not Canadian students. International students is a true reflection of what your immigration status is, or what you'll be considered as eventually. And also within the university's website, I'm only using this university as an exemplary. This does not necessarily mean all other universities are like this. No, their websites might be programmed differently. But I find websites to be user friendly as long as you click on the appropriate link. And I always encourage students like to do their own personal research, like find your own thing yourself, just because you're more likely to get the information you want, because someone might search and come tell you. That's not like a first-hand information. They might leave out some details or not necessarily cover every detail, or maybe misinterpret some information. So that's why you need to do yours yourself. And if you're confused, like it makes more sense for your whole like application process, like you started from the scratch, so you understand what you're doing. And whenever you have questions, you just always need to like contact the university in question. And I've said it before, at the bottom of every website there's a contact information to every school or whatever. Every website needs to have a contact information at the bottom page, and I'm just going to show you what I mean by that. So as you can see, it shows you Canadian students and international students studying in Canada. This is who you contact. And then international students studying outside of Canada, this is who you contact. So let's say you're planning to apply to school, but you're not really sure if your, let's say, GPA is going to be the specific faculty or the specific program of choice that you want. This is who you can email. This is also a contact us information as well. So many questions, whatever questions you have. And again, I also need to say this, that what worked for one person will not necessarily work for the other person. So sometimes when people ask me, how was your process of coming here, I can share my experience with you, but that does not mean it's going to be what yours is going to look like, because we are all two different individuals, and policies are always changing, university requirements are always changing, program requirements are always changing, immigration law is always changing as well. For example, take COVID-19 into consideration and see how so many things have changed in our lives just because of this virus. So that's just an example of what I mean by my experience would never be your experience. You can see all the protocols just to get into like countries due to the virus. So that's just what I mean, that I can give you the information you need to make informed decisions, but that does not necessarily mean that that's what is going to be for you, or that's going to be a reflection of what is going to happen to you. We are all different people and we all have different experiences. And like I said, for every university website as well, if you don't know what you want, like what you're looking to study, that's okay. That's not a problem. All you have to do is just navigate this website, explore the program, explore the requirements, because for every international student and for every domestic student, there are requirements for you. And let's say, for example, if you're a high school student and you're looking to directly apply, let's say, to a nursing program or to any other program, so you're looking for direct entry. So when I say direct entry, I mean that's like coming straight right out of high school and then going to university to study the program or the degree of your choice. That simply means that your requirements will be different for someone probably who has already done a diploma, or someone who has done a first degree, like whatnot, a graduate. All of those are going to be different requirements. And when I say for people who look for direct entry, your GPA really does matter. So your grades in high school, your grades in secondary school are very big factors in determining whether you're going to get an admission or not. So that's something you just need to keep in mind. So if you're a high school student, if you're a secondary school student and you're watching this video, just make sure you do well in your senior secondary school education and your, let's say, your final exam after your whole secondary school, which is called WAEC back home for me. So that's something you really, really, really want to put lots of effort in. And yeah, just make sure you have really good grades for direct entry, because that's the only thing they can judge you from. That's the only thing they can base your admission from, that kind of thing. So that's just something you need to keep in mind. And it also gives you more information. For example, people ask me, oh, which universities are there for international students? All you need to do is, to be honest with you, to be frank with all of you, I don't know all the universities in Canada, but this website that I've shared with you, I hope it can help you navigate these universities. And people ask me, how do I know if this university accepts international students or not? All you need to do is to go to the websites. I wouldn't know that unless I go search. So that's why you need to do your own personal research. You have to search for the information. But yeah, for example, I'm on my university's website and it says Alberta accepts Canadian and international curricula for admission. So all of this is just finding the appropriate information in the appropriate place. And that's it. That's all you have to do. You can also search for programs. You can explore what university offers. If you already have a program in mind, go ahead and search for it. And the thing is that once you search for these programs, it just takes you straight to like an application page. It takes you straight to a cost calculator where you can calculate like what your tuition is going to look like in the first year or in the 4 years or whatnot. And I also need to stress this, that the immigration works independently from the university. So they don't work hand in hand. You have a visa does not necessarily mean you're going to get a study permit, and you have a study permit does not necessarily mean that you're going to get a visa from the immigration to come here. So these are all like things to be thinking about during your application process and while you're like doing your personal research to come to Canada or wherever you're looking to go, as long as you're leaving your home country for school. And also, if you have questions as an international student or you need support, always refer to the International Student Services. I don't know about every school in Canada, but some schools and my university that I know of for sure, they have International Student Services, which also help to answer immigration questions, like questions about student life here, emotional support, financial support, work, postgraduate work permits, study permits, co-op work permits, whatever. They can help you with the process. They can help you with the application as well. All you need to do is just stay in contact, do your own personal research, do it yourself before going out to find external help. And like I said, the university and the immigration, they work independently, two opposite, like they work independently of each other. And I hope all of this information I've given to you will help you make an informed decision in your quest to study abroad, not just in Canada, but any other country. I hope you found this information helpful. And also, I just need to say this. If there's something you feel like I didn't explain really well in this video, please let me know in the comment section, because sometimes we all explain things differently. Some people have a different mode of explanation and not everyone might understand, and people understand differently as well. So please feel free to leave your questions in the comment section of this video and I'll be happy to address them as best as I can. And for those of you who have sent me multiple emails, multiple DMs, I just plan to make like a compiled video addressing it. So I don't say one thing a million times, just so I'm reaching out to more people, just in case more people might have similar questions or just want to know for information purposes. I'm just going to put out a video very soon that addresses all your questions. And I hope you can be patient with me, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye now.